What's going on, ESG fans out there? And with a new wave of people getting ready to enter the PS5 beta, we thought that we would come up with a little bit of help for you guys out there when you're first entering the Discord. This seems to be the confusion point. Would you not agree, Quaz?
Oh, it's 100% a computer point. Yes.
So we're going to make this very simple, give you a little bit of instructions what to do once your name turns to, I do believe it's blue from over in the waiting room. So once they open up the doors for you, the first thing that you're going to do, and we're showing it here on the screen, is go to announcements. This is where they have all the most pertinent information, important stuff about the latest build, what the limits are going to be as far as skill sets for each overall, and any other important stuff that Ray or Lamont might have going on in the current playtest. Now, is there anything else that you want to add to that, Quaz, that they should be looking out for?
The biggest thing, and I can't stress this enough, and this sounds simple, but it's really not, is read, guys. Take the time to read multiple times if you have to. React to everything they tell you to react to, and just follow simple instructions, and that literally starts in announcements.
Yes. And if you don't understand it, there's nothing wrong with in the second step here, after you've read announcements, is that you're going to go into the new user build making. You're not going to go into any of the other Discords. That's the first place you're going to go, because usually Lamont or Ray or some of the OGs are in there to help you in the process of making builds the correct way and letting you know what the limits are on skill sets. And once again, Kwasi, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, really important. You're going to see in the announcements tab above before you head down to making your builds. Make sure you listen to the skill sets, especially during tournament time, because you're limited to 5, 6, and 7, depending on the overalls that they select for the tournaments. So just keep that in mind.
Yes. So now once you got your builds all made, and it takes a little while to make all the different builds that you're going to need. And you're going to want to have a build for each overall. So once again, lean on Lamont, lean on Ray, listen to the OGs to help you in that process. Now, once you're finished there, you're going to go to the Discord, the voice chat right below that, which is called Looking for Game Chat. This is where they will let you know who needs players, what teams to go to, and there might be a little bit of a variation on how that process goes based on a couple tests that we were involved in. And once again, Kwasi, you want to go ahead and elaborate on that?
Yes, so at the beginning when we first joined, this is me about a month ago, basically you went down to a lobby and they directed you to where you're supposed to go. But lately they've been testing a 2K style where you basically take a 95 overall, load into a lobby, everybody does it at the same time, and you basically ready up and you get into a game, and once that's over with, you close the game and restart, etc., 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 watch, rinse, and repeat. But we don't know if that's the process they're going to take, especially with the newbies. They try to kind of carry you in.
And one thing that we almost forgot, the most important thing is keep yourself muted unless you have something actually relevant to say. And this is just for when you first get there. If you want to talk to Lamont or Ray or some of the OGs in there and ask questions, please do so. But whenever you are in the looking for game chat, try to keep the banner down to a minimum. We're not saying just stay quiet, but at least be talking about relevant stuff.
Yes.
And it's very important that you do have a headset. I cannot stress that enough. Don't come in there if you don't have a headset. You're just asking for problems and being
Trouble
a problem.
all the way around. Yes.
Now, if you're not looking for a group game, below those chats, you'll see where it says looking for group head-to-head. That's if you just want to enjoy it from the 1 versus 1 perspective. And they have chats for all the different overalls, like 61 to 64, 65 to 69, so on and so forth, all the way up to 91 plus. So you and another individual would initially be in the looking for game in the head-to-head chat. You guys would find out what overall you want to play at, and then you would load up into the environment. Now, the important ones are the ones that are below. This is when you're in the initial looking for game chat and you're looking for 7v7. There is always 2 overall multiplayers. And what I mean by that, usually there's 290 environments going, 295 environments going, 297 environments going, and there's teams in each one. One's lights out, the other one is exit. It's very important that you are in the right multiplayer. And I'll let Quasi, once again, expand upon that.
So basically what happens, let's say Ray or Lamont or whoever it is sends you down to 90 overall exit. Be sure that you're to say it's 90 overall 1. So you go to 90 overall 1 exit and you sit there. And then once your team's full, this is what you do. It's real simple. You go over to your opponent's chat to make sure they're ready. And then here's the crucial part, guys, because this is where people get confused. You not only have to communicate with your opponent, but you have to communicate with the other team in 90 overall multiplayer too. What I mean by that is you go over there, see if they're ready up. If they are, let them get into their game. Because if you don't and try to load into their environment, there's only 10 people allowed in their environment. So obviously if you're 7 and they're 7, that equals 14, the math won't math and it'll break stuff. So let them ready up. Once that happens, they're in their game. One of them will come over there and tell you, and if vice versa, if it goes the other way around. It's real simple. It sounds like a lot, and I know a lot of console guys really don't mess with Discord. That's why we're making this video, to help you guys out.
And once you're done, or if you're going to leave, make sure that you go up to the top chat for looking for games. Usually Lamont or one of the devs will be up there. Let them know that you are leaving, let them know what team you were playing on and how many players they're going to need depending on who's disbanding at that time, and let them know what archetype they're looking for. They need a QB down there and they need a wide receiver, so on and so forth. And also let people know if you're going to be stepping away for a minute, like you got to go to the bathroom. So you just don't have the other team just sitting there waiting. So
nobody likes to wait 30 minutes, 40 minutes for a game, guys. Just communicate. It's basically the biggest thing.
Yes. Now, is there something you want to add, Quaz? Or you think that's...
I mean, honestly, I think we really summed it all up here. I will put this in this video, and I will offer my services to help anybody who needs help. Drop it down in the comments. If what we said confused you, I'll try to explain it there. And if not, if you need a more personal touch, a one-on-one, I will gladly show you what to do and how to operate Discord from the PlayStation's end. Because it's not as easy as Jay knows, as just clicking on it with your mouse. It's a bit different.
Yes, 100%. But we just got this out there just to help you guys out. There's going to be a new crop coming in this week, I think.
Potentially. That's undecided.
Yeah, undecided.
Because the tournament's this week.
Oh, yes, that is correct. But this will be out here for any of you guys that want to learn the proper rules of engagement when you get into the PS5 closed beta. And I guess we'll wrap it up right there. Anything else? Anything else you think they need to know, or is that it?
No, that's it. I think they got enough information. If they need any more help, we can make more of these videos, or you can reach out to us in the comments below.
Sounds good. So until next time, it's been Smoking Jay and Quasi91, and we will see you either in the ring or on the field.
Peace.